In this video, I'm going to show how to use Tru Suite to do a surgical guide. Okay, so first you go into the service and then you go into the pylon. Okay, this is a surgical guide module. You have to install first before you can click and run. So after that, just click and then just wait for the program to run. If this is the patient loading screen, we will just add the patient data here. Okay, so this is the patient name. The detail, most important is the star. So we just gonna write case 01. Okay, and then click OK to then create the patient's detail. And then for our sample case today is the 2-3. Then we just click on the surgical guide. Then next, all the step will be on the upper topmost bar. And then next we're gonna proceed to the next step, and then we just add the CT scan. CT scan, you have to choose the DCM file. So actually you just copy and paste any DCM file. Okay, then you just put it in the same folder that you can find it. Okay, then the next one, I'm gonna load the intraoral scan. The intraoral scan, you just load it in the sequence that it shows that upper is upper. Then you just load the upper jaw scan. Then you just click on the plus symbol to add on the upper and the lower jaw scan. Okay, intraoral scan. So you can see you can manipulate and check your file here, and then check your CT scan there. And then you proceed to the next step. This step is to determine your area of interest that you want to place your implant. So you're gonna use the axial view. This is the main plane, the axial. You can move the plane on the CT scan 3D model generator. Okay, this will determine the level of the implant placement. So we will just move it. They will show on the axial, and then you just click on the small button there on the axial window. Okay, just click on the cross section. It will generate an panoramic and the sagittal cross section. So a box will be generated there. So this will be a cross section there in the main center of area. Okay, you can further move it at the panoramic windows there. Okay, here you can just move it so it will become the cross section will be, we see a axial, there will be a X forming at the center of the implant, that area that you want to place the implant. So just click on the next step. Normally the system will automatically align the data correctly. If not, you have to go into the manual alignment here to just align yourself. Just pick the common area. So we just proceed to the next step. This step is to do the virtual extraction. If your case is immediate implant, you will need to use this function. So you will have to delete the tooth just like this. Okay, you can see, just select the area and then just click around it and form a complete circle. Okay, and then the tooth will be removed successfully. So in this case, we just for demo first, we will just delete it. Okay, so we will just continue. Okay, so in the next step, you will show the restoration. Okay, to control the position of the restoration, there are some green dots and red dots. Red dots means the rotation around 2 different axes. Okay, so actually it's 3 different axes. So just accordingly, you just rotate accordingly so that you could just follow the occlusal plane and also along the adjacent tooth so that you won't offset too much. And then for the green color dot, you can see here, this actually to scale up. So they have 4 directions of the green color dot. This to scale the tooth size accordingly, so it won't be too big, and you can just continue to rotate and finalize the position of your prosthesis. So when you are happy with it, we just continue, click the next step. So for this step, we will have to determine our size of implant. So just click on the logo of the canine. It will show that the implant system. Normally, to keep it simple, I just use the True Universal setting. Then from there you can also choose other system to experiment with. So you can just click and continue. It will show custom, and then there are 3 categories. One is the implant side and one is the sleeve. That means the drill you're gonna use inside the implant for the surgical guide. So from the implant side, you guys can see that when we click custom, that allow us to determine the occlusal diameter and also the apical diameter and also the length of your implant. So accordingly, you can just put in the number and change directly accordingly to your implant system, your implant taper system. You can ask your implant distributor what is their occlusal diameter and also their apical diameter to have a better accuracy. So you can just do adjustment on the axial window and also at the coronal windows there. So and also the panoramic, you can see the changes you make. So this is the sleeve part. So for the sleeve, there's the size for the drill and also the height of the drill. So there's size mean diameter. You can just put in the drill size that you wish to do. Normally it's initial drill I'm using, so maybe if this case 3.5, I will put 3 or 2.5 or 2 mm to guide. So you can see this is the offset. The offset means the drill, the safe and drill, because this system is used a true suite system, so their drill is kind of specific with the non-cutting sleeve on top to fit their surgical guide, because their system integrate with the 3D print, so they don't need to put any metal sleeve on top of it. So because of this, they optimize their system for 3D print. So maybe other system you will have to calculate for the offset for the metal sleeve, so you might have to measure using caliper and measure the difference. So you have to put in your custom sleeve, or you can just put any random size and you just drill using your implant drill and put it manually for yourself also can. So you just see the drill system. This is according to the True Suite, the ITI system, I think. Yeah. So this is their system and their implant surgical guide. Okay, so you just place your diameter, everything accordingly, what size you want to use, what is the offset you want to use. So you just gonna place it accordingly. Okay, so now after you're happy with everything, every setting that you put inside, okay, so next step we're gonna just click on generate. Okay, so before you click generate, you can always check your setting. Okay, from the diameter button there, there's an implant screw indicator on the size that you can just measure everything there. So you can just click on the windows on I think the Excel window. You just click on it and then you just check everything again, the sleeve guide, the sleeve height, and also the implant size. So from here you can just check the total length and also the sleeve size and also the implant size. So you can just click on the maximize window to just double check again, and then you just drag on the side and just click on the implant window, just double check everything, just do some fine tuning, and also you can measure the bone diameter also to make sure there's enough thickness for your implant. So you can just click on the measuring tools there, just drag, and then just put, it will just come out with the thickness of the buccal and also the palatal bone thickness. So you can just measure straight away. Okay, so is everything done? You will just so we will just proceed to next step. Okay, this step will just determine the area that your surgical guide the size of your surgical guide. So we will just look at it. So this will be roughly the main component that you are going to generate your surgical guide. So we will just click on the plus symbol here. Okay, we will just determine the size of your surgical guide. Normally I just choose until the you can always go back, click the shortcut key Control plus Z. So you just click around the area that you want your size, your surgical gonna be. You can do some adjustment afterwards, so don't worry. You can just adjust it by dragging the red ball here. Okay, so after everything done, you can just check the thickness of your guide gonna be here. Okay, and then just double check everything. And the offset also you can check. Okay, so the offset means there's space minimum some space clearance for you to insert your guide easily. Okay, also for some easy placement of your surgical guide, you can increase it or just keep it the default, and then just click on generate. Okay, so the guide will be generated. So this will be the generated guide. Okay, so normally it is this simple to generate the guide. Okay, so just check everything. Is it okay? You just proceed to the next step. Okay, and then it will ask you about the term and condition. Just agree to everything. Just scroll down and export the file.